morning, everyone. I was very surprised to find Pornophonique on Spotify. It has been a very long time since I looked into them, and I've had them in my playlist for the longest time. But that's a download I did when I was doing work for a students' radio, and they used to be open source, or not exactly open source, but Creative Commons with their songs, so you could play them without a license and paying fees, licensing fees to use it. And that was a very fun thing about that radio. Like we would often get like claims from the National Agency for like copyrighted music and stuff like that in Norway. It's like, hey, you have to pay us, and we're just like, nope, go away. Everything we play on our radio is Creative Commons. You have no rights to our money, which was both good and bad. I mean, it meant that we couldn't play any mainstream music, so we had to find alternative sources, and that is one of them. Actually, let's just I'm not sure if I can still do it though, because the license might have changed. I actually don't know if it has changed. That's something I have to look into later. But Pornophonique has this wonderful album which is the 8-bit Lagafeur or something like that. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I presume it's German. Excuse me. Maybe I should get some even more water because I haven't had all that much water, but I've been drinking coffee. But still. But yes, they were all just trying constantly. Like once a year, we'd had to tell them again, no, we're still not using any licensed music that you are responsible for licensing in Norway. Go away. And we had to regularly send them our playlists, which they had to verify or something like that, or the songs we were playing. I don't know if they actually looked through them, but we weren't sued. So I assume everything they did it, or they just assumed that we were true to our word. We crossed our T's and dotted our I's in that case to prevent us from paying, because hey, it was a student radio. If we were to play licensed music, we had to pay like 150,000 Norwegian crowns or so, which is about 15,000 euros a year, and that was more than the entire organization, which was the Student Society, the Student Society of Narvik in this case, would get from it's grants from the school and things like that. And the grant to use for for one semester, the grant at that time was around about 80,000 Norwegian crowns, so 8,000 euros ish. Well, unadjusted for the current exchange rates, of course. But that would be distributed throughout all of the clubs that were there, and the radio was just one of them, which was also rather small in comparison. I mean, you had the sports club, you had the games club, or board games club, you had a computer club, and all of that. So the student club, well, the radio had basically nothing. There was a thing like they said, so in its rules, it was they had to have a buffer which could pay for the broadcasting license for 3 years. And over that, everything they asked for just we want to buy this, upgrade to our equipment. That's it. We don't need anything else. Just leave us be. And if one were to, we could do things to give it a revenue stream, but that also mean a lot of other paperwork. And I actually had to do some of that paperwork because I eventually became in charge of this entire stuff to fix the money and things like that. So, but enough ramblings about my time in the student society. It was a very fun time though, and eventually one of the clubs that I was directly responsible for, just to say that, managed to make a big enough revenue stream that we were. So the revenue and the expenses for that club outstripped the entirety of all the other clubs except for one, which was the student pub. And it was one of the largest. It was not even the largest clubs in the school, but and the university. But it was fun. It was the board games club. But that is enough about that. We have some more Final Fantasy to play. No, not this one. This one. And we have just started on. Where was I? Yes, we just started on disc 4. That's where I was. And this unlocks quite a few things. Have I? Yes, I have. So, first of all, we're going to Trino. No, yes, we're going to Trino because there are two things we want to pick up in Trino. There's also a thing we want to pick up inside the Invincible here. How this coin ended up here is, I don't know how it happened, but going here, which is the final coin we need. But look at this ship, it is so big. And here's like the controller for the super weapon. This like make me feel like I become pot roast. The light that came out of here burned Medain Sari. So yes, we are now in control of a airship super weapon, which can. Oh well, I'm not sure if I don't think we can actually use the super weapon part of it anymore. Because the ship is the ship is powered by souls, and Kuja has absorbed most of the souls on this ship, which is why. How strange. What is it, Dagger? I'm riding on the airship that killed both of my mothers and destroyed my birthplace. I'm sorry, you probably don't want to ride this airship. Don't worry about it. Kuja and Garland were the ones who chose to destroy, not the ship. And I want to stop blaming my sorrow on other things. Dagger. Now then. I thought of relinquishing my knighthood many times after Alexandria was destroyed, but there are still things I must protect. Seeing the sky convinced me. So yes, we are now in control of this thing. So, we are going to Trino first. The ship is also super fast. It is like a super advanced warship after all, so... And unlike the Hilda Guard, this ship can land anywhere. It's Dolly. And let's see, Trino should go here. So you're not restricted anymore to landing on only grass. So, two objectives for us here in Trino. First of all, we have the auction house. and we will pay any sum of money for the item we are hunting for. And the next one is this one up here. We're gonna hand in the last something coin. Get the Robo Lords. Oh, you have the pixies. Give it to me in return for a reward. Oh, you're most kind to me. Ah, you may take the reward from my servant. Robo Lords, and then something is missing. According to my information, there are 12 Stellasios. Why am I feeling that I'm missing one? Because there is one more. Yes, there must be a 13th Stellasio somewhere. My queen, if I may, the writings on the Stellasio must be the key to solving the mystery. Well, fine. I'll give you all of my Stellasios and you bring me the 13th. And the 13th is very easy to find. Well, easy because I know where it is. If you don't know where it is, you're gonna have to look at all of the coins, which you now have in your keys inventory. Over here. I don't know where is it. These ones. So you can see here, Ares headed east. And then through the forest and over a mountain he found a star. He didn't know where she was. Let's see, thought by the river. Let's see, then you headed for the cape where Virgo waited, sun was setting into the ocean. Let's see, furthermore, set into the ocean, fight into the ocean that fell. Watching the cape sunset. And it sort of goes on and on until you get to this one. And go see him, and he'll tell you the rest. No, it's not this one. Where is it? Grace Highland Lake. Okay, maybe it may not be in order then. Regardless, reading all of these together will give you a clue where to go. And it is the same place where we found, I think it's the Ares. I can't remember exactly where it is. Oh, well, which one it was there, but it's in Quan's dwelling. So we'll be going there afterwards and then go back here. But first we're going to buy the Magician's Mittens. Nope. 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 None of those. Nope. Come on. Okay, do I have to do something to make it spawn here? Because I've already talked to the guy who makes it spawn. Let's see. We have to. Excalibur is third best weapon. Fingertip. Magical fingertip. Must have previously purchased all the other items and have sold them, I think. Oh, have I sold them? I am pretty sure I have sold the items I need to sell. Let's check, double check if we actually did sell them. Because there is a chance we didn't sell one of them. You. Nope. You. let's see. Is it you? Who was the last one? It is not impossible that we haven't. Oh, right. There is one more. There is one I haven't sold to. This guy. Yes. Let's also see if there's anything here we're missing, because Phoebe is missing an item. It could just be that we get it from the end of the game. So I'll be, as Mina eloquently puts it when I do streaming, I will be quote-unquote stuffing my face with something, because I haven't had breakfast yet. It was a bit late because I had a very bad night's sleep. But it is also the last of this cake. I don't want to eat anymore. I really don't. But I want to throw it away even less, and I'm the only one who can eat it. Which is a bit of a problem. There we go. Rare item. Magical fingertips. So, well, I'm just gonna sit around and wait until jeez. I want to get some whipped cream for it, because I do prefer that kind of cake with whipped cream. That's what it is like traditionally in Norway, if you will. Those kind of cake, rullekake as they're called in Norway, or named, literally means rolling cake. They, yeah, you have cream in them, jam and cream, just like a regular, like, cake like that. I don't know why, what it actually that kind of cake is in. I don't know the name of that cake. Okay, let's see. This is Magician's Rope. Still, I was not paying attention to the screen. But yes, it is. And it just feels like weird to not have whipped cream on it. Fairy earrings. This music is so relaxing. Also, I did find a specific channel earlier today, and I think before we stop today's stream, I will show you a sample. It's a channel on YouTube which has a very low amount of subscribers compared to what I think they do, and this person's been doing it for like a year or so. No, wait. Look at how this climbs. But it is a music channel, and they turn metal songs into 8-bit. And I just heard a couple of songs from there the other day, and I just fell for it. It was so good. There's just something about 8-bit. It's just this charming thing. And just mixing it with metal worked surprisingly well. So I think I'm gonna play some of that for you later today before we stop. And potentially transfer you to someone else, most likely a Ghost. But there's also another one who's streaming Final Fantasy today, it seems. So, and if she is still doing it when I'm done, I'll send you over to her instead. Let's see. Yes, I'll have this one. Thank you very much. Oh, come on. And it just keeps going up and up. Yes, I'll have it, please. Sold. No, come on. Look at that. At this rate, I'm gonna have to do the money exploit because I do need. I'm still not done with getting money. There's a good chance I have to do the money exploit again. Which I am. Come on. Because there is one more synth shop in this game. And it has some very, very, very expensive things there, but it also has the best things. Come on! This is ridiculous! How much money do these nobles have? Seriously! Let's just bid. So unlike, say, Wind Waker, you have no way of stunning the competition with a big load of money to keep them from bidding. You just have to suck it up and go for it. There we go, finally. Oh, that was expensive. I mean, sure, we still have 230,000. Oh, right. Do I have a dagger in the party? We do. Okay, I'm going to save before we go down there. I'm not sure if dagger can actually win this battle right now, but there is an achievement that I'm going to be doing as well, which involves having dagger fight the thing in the basement there. Which gives the Dragon Lady achievement, I believe. I believe it's this one at least. So we need to have some things equipped on her, I think. Concentrate, yes. Actually, let's just try it like this and see what happens. Dagger. All hail the Queen. So let's just see what kind of terrible status effects we can get from this one. Yes, it's this one. So we're going to begin with actually using protecting ourselves. Oh, I wish we had haste on her now though. Dagger cannot do haste. I'm going to blind it. Just put on all the debuffs, I think it works. I believe it works with blind. No, it doesn't. Okay, you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just burn it. Keep on burning. Stay calm and keep burning it. Oh, and we get it the long animation. No, we don't. Yes, we do. So, burn. We have 99 topazes. Topazai? Oh, I'm also going to turn on here. So that should be a lot of damage. I have no idea how much damage it did though. Stay calm. Keep using Flames of Hell. And just look at it. She just keeps regenning. So auto regen is really powerful. Just keep going. Because we don't have to use Cura anytime soon. I mean, if we take another strike, we will do Cura. Just to stay safe. But we might not even need it. Yeah. Oh, hello there. That was a fair chunk of damage. Let's just cure it. Oh, right, because we have Protect has run out. So we should just keep Protect up. Just do Protect on the next turn and oops, no. And then we just keep going Ifrit. Besides, Dagger will trans, and hopefully trans on Dagger is powerful now that she has Eidolons. Because I think I'm going to Cura, do Cura before we trans. I suspect we're going to be transing in the next swing. So the thing that she does when she transes, she summons, her summon turns into Eidolons. And the, oh hello, we can do another one for free. Oh, I'm going to Protect first. So as I was saying, it makes it such that first of all, you will get the long animation for your summon. Additionally, they keep periodically showing up in turns. Oh, hello. While she's trans. Of course, this effect disappears once the egg leaves trans. Okay, we don't need to. I don't mind that. But I believe that will give us the Dragon Slayer achievement or Dragon Lady achievement. Yes. Wow, here's your prize. So it's a dragon. That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Just keep and protect. But it could also be that we have our characters are ridiculously powerful. So Circlet doesn't give us anything special. I do want to equip to Holy Might. Do I? Raises Water Elemental. Wait, what? Oh, method, something Warcraft related. Raises fire. We could have used Red Hat, but yeah. Half MP. Well, that finishes that quest. There's nothing else we can get from there. So now we're going to Quan's house, Quan's dwelling specifically, to pick up the oh right, we also have the Robo Lords. Oh, we don't have Vivi in the party. Robo Lords is the one we think we want for Vivi. Actually, can't remember. Let's see. So we go over here. I might have gone too close there. That's fine. So this is where the 13th and final Stelazio coin is. And of course the prerequisite is that you need to have all 12 others. There's something under where the Scorpio used to be. Did Scorpio and Virgo just sparkle in my hands? So back to Trino.